Have you ever been on vacation and reviewed the pictures that you took and found them to be, well, wacky? While it's true that on today's phones you can do on-the-spot editing, but if reviewing older pictures, maybe family heirlooms, you're sort of stuck. You see that they're washed out or maybe even blurry. Then you have to load them up into some editor and do whatever manual manipulations you can. Well, even with all the negative hype or stuff about AI, you can take advantage of free AI to make simple improvements with just a single command. So first we're going to open up a browser and go to ChatGPT. You'll end up with things listed, including those that are not real ChatGPT. For example, you see here that we have use.ai. And although it's powered by ChatGPT, there's no need to go through a third party. We go down the page and we click on chatgpt.com. We go to the actual chatgpt.com website. We get a mostly blank page with a login and sign up buttons in the top right corner. Just click on the login and you'll get their standard login or sign up box. You can use your Google or Apple account, or you can just type your Microsoft email account. Then you can also use your phone. But whatever you do, it'll ask you to create a password and you get follow prompts to get your free account. So there you are on the first screen. How did it start it? Well, there's a button that says create an image, but you don't even have to do that. Just go to your image in the file manager, click and hold on it and drag it to the input box on ChatGPT. Drop it and you're ready to tell ChatGPT what you want to do. Then learn the proper terms like brightness, tint, exposure, contrast, etc. But unless you're trying to use it for professional work, you can just ask it to improve the picture quality. Based on that simple input, it will start working, going through different background processes to fix the picture. It will give you some status messages before finally displaying the file. And as you can see, the general improvement is obvious. If you're okay with that, you can go to the bottom right corner of the new picture and click on the up arrow. ChatGPT will then refresh it and show you several options. You can upload the photo directly to one of many social media platforms, or you can download it first so you can examine it, see if it meets your needs. Of course, you want to upload into another site, it will eventually need to be logged in. But just click on the save link and store it on your system. As far as Google Gemini, just go to its page. Again, be wary of other sites trying to get you to sign up with them. In fact, just like with ChatGPT, use.ai has a link for Gemini, so ignore it and go directly to the gemini.google.com. Once there, you'll need to log in before you work. It operates the same as ChatGPT. Just grab the image you want to improve and drag it to the input box on the Gemini page. Using the same simple prompt, it starts the same process that happened in ChatGPT. Once it completes, you can click on the download button in the top right corner and save it to your hard drive. So, now that we have both images, let's compare them. Other than some small differences in exposure and colors, each AI does a decent job of fixing the original. While both have improved the photo considerably, it's still not the perfect vacation snapshot. As you can see in the original, there's a pile of trash near the left side. It would have been great if those boxes weren't there. So, let's get rid of the trash. Again, it would have been a painstaking process to manually edit the image to remove the boxes. But with AI, it's just a single step away. Then you use either the original photo or one of the results that you saved. So we drop in one of the corrected photos and ask the AI to remove the boxes and trash in the lower left corner. Simple. After a bit, Gemini comes back and it has removed the boxes. But there's a slight problem. It has also trimmed much more. So we're going to bring up ChatGPT's results for removing the trash. As you can see, the image is much truer to the original in that the bushes in the area are still there. Plus the ground in the forward area retained its texture, while Gemini smoothed both areas with a generic concrete cover. Now, this is not to say that ChatGPT is better overall. It just made the right adjustments in this particular case. You may get better results with one or the other AIs depending upon the task. Let's load up another picture. Here's one from the Korean War. It's already in color but has been damaged a bit and needs some cleanup. So just asking for a picture improvement and maybe some color adjustment. We end up with a very nice picture that also has been automatically straightened and cropped. But besides just general improvements, you can ask for special changes, maybe to enhance the photo to your liking. For example, here I asked ChatGPT to produce it with snow on the ground. It automatically provided me with two choices, allowing me to choose which one I like better. Before you run off and start fixing all those family photos, remember AI is imperfect. If you examine a soldier's face in the original photo and in the results, there are minor differences that can completely change a person's appearance, so they no longer look like the same person. Moral of the story, be careful about portraits before you discard the original. Make sure the results aren't so different and it doesn't really show the subject as they actually looked. One last thing. Gemini tags all of its AI-generated photos with this logo in the lower right corner. But you can remove it with various tools. I'm already in Windows 11, so I can use this built-in editor. Just click on a photo and a preview should come up. Click on the Edit button in the top left and you'll have access to some simple editing tools. One of them, an object eraser, is a group by icons near the middle. Click on it and an editing control will appear. Adjust the size so the dotted lines are just a bit bigger than what you want to remove. Once you click on it, it will start the process, usually taking a few seconds to complete. Once done, you'll have the option to either overwrite or save a new copy of the image. So, there you have it, AI photo fixes. Simple, free, and pretty effective. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and ring the notification bell to get notified of new releases. Additionally, you can find me on Facebook, X, and on my website. The links are in the description of this video.